loud button. There we go. Okay. We're recording to the cloud because we can't record to the computer because I gotta go on there and delete some files and blah, 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 blah. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Oh, yeah. Oh, good morning. It is 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Feels good. Say hello to the body. Good morning. We're just going to stand here and connect to the body. We're going to take some time to drop in, feel our shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, knees, ankles, fingers and toes. Tune into the senses, seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing. Oh, take time with those, right? Look around a bit. Let's let your eyes wander. Don't land on anything in particular. Just let your eyes wander. You'll notice things, of course. Now, after you've looked around a bit, tune into your sense of hearing and listen. I hear a ticking clock and the fan is blowing on the water, the air purifier. Don't have the tinkling fountain going. Interesting. By tuning to my environment, I become aware of certain things. There we go. Nice. Now I hear the tinkling fountain. Tune my attention to my smell. Very familiar set of smells in the office. The carpet, the essential oils. A couple walked past me on the street this morning and they were walking their beautiful, cute little dog. And I complimented the dog because it was a cute little dog. It was really nice. And they were a nice looking couple, just a basic couple. And as they passed me by and I walked off my way, there was this cloud of perfume smell. Woo, it was really strong smells. Taste. I just had a little nori, a little toasted nori, and some brown rice with chicken broth and ginger and turmeric. Yeah. Taste. What's that taste in your mouth? And then turning your attention to the sensations in your body. What do you feel in your body? Oh, I feel this interesting little tightness around my sacrum. I'm noticing this fold because of the dark shadow right down my center line. That's interesting. And I'm wondering, what are the sensations along the center line that I feel all the way down to my pubic bone? Good. Wiggle out those hands. We've done a little bit of joint rolling, a little bit of free shaking, a little bit of connecting in through the senses. So there's interioception and exterioception. So we'll just keep playing with that image of the exterior and the interior in balance. And I'm gently swaying. I'm in my Wu-Ji posture. Yeah, and everybody has their own Wu-Ji posture. I know a fellow who likes to just stand. He doesn't do anything fancy with his Wu-Ji. He just stands. I like to take it a little bit wider with my feet, bend my knees slightly, elevate my elbows, drop the shoulders, tuck the chin, play with the tailbone angle, play with that pelvic angle a little bit. Find your way into your Wu-Ji. Notice your interior world. and where it meets your exterior world. Oh yes, feel the bottoms of the feet. Oh the bottoms of my feet feel like painful right now. Interesting, particularly around my inner right heel. And slightly more also on the inner left heel. Inside of the heel feels a little bit painful. Interesting. Just noticing. I'm not making a judgment about it. I'm just noticing. Painful is also, it can be seen as a judgment feeling, right? Because you judge it to be bad. But it's not necessarily so. It's just a sensation. So with a gentle sway, now sway my weight toward the toes and back toward the heels, and definitely feel my feet are being asked to hold my body weight. And that's kind of the goal of Qigong is, can my feet hold my body weight? Let your body weight, physical weight, drop down all the way to your feet. And then your lightness, your like emotional, mental, spiritual aspect, lightening up and rising up toward the crown and beyond into the sky. Whew, there we go. And then from this place, I wonder if we can start to turn the hips and let the arms be heavy, relax those arms a little bit. And now we're moving into the ringing the temple bell gesture, which is a little different way in, huh? We came at the ringing the temple bell by way of the senses and Wu Ji. Standing posture. A little what do you call that? Scanning the whole being, right? From head to toe. Doing a little brief body scan, say hello to the body. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that was interesting. I wanted to shift my feet a little bit. I want to get a little more action in my hips. Because specifically for me, because I want to explore that sensation I'm having around the sacrum and tailbone. That is quite profound and interesting. Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to increase the amplitude of the bell ringing a little bit and really let those heavy arms slap into my lower body. I want to see if I can have an effect upon. I always get those words confused when I'm writing, effect and affect. As affect is the word often used for emotion. You know, what affects you. But then you have an effect on things. And like I said, I get those two confused. It can be effective or ineffective, perhaps. Efficient or inefficient. Effect versus affect. I'm going to have to look those up. I think affect is what you feel as a result of the effect upon you. And when you have an effect on the world around you, then the world responds with an affect, something like that. I'm going to let my arms swing a little more, get a little more amplitude into them, let them go a little bit higher up to my digestive organs around my respiratory diaphragm. Yeah. On the right, we have the liver, and on the left, we have the stomach and spleen. Then I'm going to increase the amplitude a little bit more, bend the elbows a little bit, and slap the lungs and heart. Yeah. Oh, there's the heart on the left, lung on both sides. There's a little more room for the right side lung because the heart takes up a little space from the left side lung. Oh, yonder the spreading chestnut tree. The whippoorwill, the chestnut tree. Sad you and me, singing joyfully. Oh, down around the belly and the ribs again. Oh. Look right, look left if you wish. There you go. Careful not to be dizzy. Maybe a good idea to keep your head straight for this. There we go. And move into a free shake. Ah, okay. Ooh. Oh, I got a cold nose this morning. Oh, how about that moon, huh? Woo, what a full moon that was. That came glancing in my windows right during the Democratic National Convention. I watched it on the TV. Oh my goodness. Whew. Whoa. Those politicos sure like to talk, don't they? Oh, shake it out. Let's bounce a little bit. Hmm. Oh, the whippoorwill, the chestnut tree. Oh, I don't know why I have that song on my mind, except this morning I was out walking under that full moon, watching the moon set. You know, we're always excited by the moon rise, but the full moon setting at dawn is pretty cool too. Anyway, I was out there and I heard the whippoorwill singing, and I was walking under the trees. I don't think they were chestnut trees. There was a cottonwood tree though, amongst some pine trees. That was really cool. And a lot of little yellow flowers. Oh, like fields of yellow flowers. It must be the time of year for yellow flowers. Oh, shaking out the wrists, elbows, shoulders. Oh, way up and down the spine. Shake those back muscles, shake the booty muscles, belly muscles. Oh, yeah. Out through the toes, out through the toes. Oh my gosh, I just realized this was the week I was going to be traveling. I was going to head down to, I remember back 3 months ago, I had the impulse that I would go to Costa Rica for 2 weeks at this time of year, but instead, I'm hanging tight, staying close, but I think I might go out of town this weekend. Let's see. Might not be a class on Friday. Maybe take the weekend off and celebrate my birthday. I'm only 65 years old this year. Oh boy, 65. Spring chicken. Oh, okay, settle back into Wuji. Oh, yeah. Woo, okay. Yeah, recheck all those little spaces in your body, places in your body where you noticed things before. Like my inner heel doesn't feel quite so excited anymore, not quite so painful. My weight is spread out a little more, a little better on the bottom of my feet. Just notice. I'm glad that there's a positive change, but what's important is just to notice whatever you notice. Inhale up and down with the head. And we're going to move into our joint rolling here. Oh, we're going to let that lifting and lowering of the head move into circles with the chin. Make a nice circle with the chin. There we go. Ah, the whippoorwill, the chestnut tree. Oh. Oh. Yeah, birdies singing in the trees. There was one clump of yellow flowers I met on my walk today. It was right next to the blackberry bramble where all the blackberries are pretty much dried up now. But there were all these little birds flitting around inside the blackberry bush. I figured, oh yeah, that's where they get some nice eating. Oh, well, that's the other thing. I did some nice eating this morning. There's a big grapevine on my back fence. I think it was planted in the neighbor's yard, but I'm not sure. But it's got big, fat dark blue, red grapes on it now. I had a bunch of grapes this morning. Woo! Roll that spine. Oh, yeah. One more time going down and up. And then we'll go over to the side. And we like to do this side, just nice, clean side bend. Up and over to the other side. And exhale completely. Inhale up. And we're not stretching the upper arm toward the ceiling just yet. We're just letting the lower arm stretch toward the floor. Oh, that's what we're going for. We're going for a nice opening stretch. Oh. Ooh, oh, I definitely feel that in my lower back. All right, we'll do that one more time to the side, just like that. The next time we'll float up, hold that golden ball in front of the heart center, and then split the hands, one to the sky, one to the earth. We'll feel that side body really stretch. So one side, the one that's stretching toward the sky, that's the side where you're extending. And the side that's reaching toward the floor, that's the side that's flexing. So we're doing a lateral flexion and extension. Oh, whippoorwill. The chestnut tree. Oh. Under the spreading chestnut tree. There sat you and there sat me. Oh, we were smiling happily under the spreading chestnut tree. Oh, that's a real song. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, oh, oh. Somehow I've got a song in my head where the whippoorwill and the chestnut tree are together in the same song, and I can't find it. I found a song all about the chestnut tree, and I found a poem about the whippoorwill. Oh, there might have been a song about the whippoorwill too. I didn't actually get to hear that one. Whippoorwill's a bird, by the way. Oh, whew. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on along those muscles in my spine. That's one thing this exercise stretches to do. It's to open up the channel along the spine, which you can see it as the bladder channel, strong back channel of the body. You could see it as what we call Seki Saisen. Oh, this is a channel that's right along the edge of the spine, which often has been called the laminar groove. Oh. Oh. Ah, nice. Yeah, this is a yawning stretch move. Oh, once more each side. How's that? That might be enough. Oh, oh, there was a little extra stretch that time. How about this side? A little extra stretch. Oh, then release back to hold the golden ball in front of the heart. Sweep those hands down, let them rest at the side. And then let's do a nice little twisting of the head. See if you can turn your head without turning your neck. Don't turn your shoulders, just your head. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, now we're going to turn the head and then the neck and then the shoulder and twist and look behind. Then turn back to the front and turn to the other side. Start with the head, then the neck, then the shoulders. Keep the hips squared to the front. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was a little easier to go to the left than it was to go to the right. Interesting. Let's see how it feels over here. Oh, it doesn't want to go quite as far. Oh, there we go. So just, you can just gently monitor it, kind of gauge it a little bit. They're always talking about percentages of, can you go 180 degrees? Can you go 60 degrees? Can you go 90? Oh, 170 maybe. Oh, find your degree. Oh, there's a nice twist there. And ideally with the twist, ultimately you feel it in your belly. Yeah, sure, you betcha. Okay, once more each side, twisting. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. One more time. Face forward. Oh, that's a nice yawn. Head drops. Half circle swing. Da 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 da. Oh my goodness. Whew. Now we'll go into full circles 3 times around. Whew. Oh, take your time. We're not going for the clicks, but if they happen, that's all right. Look up, look down, circle around. Really focus on the chest and the upper back. And you take some of the strain off your neck. You don't want this to be necessarily in the neck. You want it to come out of the back and the chest. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good yawning today already. Good. That's a nice class. One more time around. The head's gonna drop and then roll right up. The spine and the shoulders lift up, back and down. Come on into shoulder roll. So a very important and healthy function in the body is interoception. The ability to really perceive what's going on inside your body. This is how you know when you're hungry and when you're not. Back the other way with those shoulders. When you're ready for action and when you're not. Interoception. Opposite shoulders. And of course, that's balanced by a healthy exteroception, where you realize where you are in space at any given moment. The right side of your body and the left side of your body. The back of your body and the front of your body. What's in front of you, what's behind you. What's to your right, what's to your left. Every kindergartner learns to look both ways before you cross the road. Oh. Oh, now I'm getting those shoulders to go together again, forward and up, back and down. Oh, I got a nice couple of clunk, clunk, clunk. One more time around. Really take time with that shoulder roll. And then settle those shoulders back and down and into place as we lift up the elbows to swing the forearms. Really focus in on that elbow joint. Circle around. Yeah, oh, I just had the quicksand analogy come to mind. I watched a movie once where a man was lost in the Amazonian jungle and he fell down in a quicksand pit and he pulled his arm up and out and it was by the elbow. By the elbow. Even those shoulder rolls, they really are about the elbow rolling. There we go. There we go. And circle round. Whew. Gonna reach for that branch and pull yourself out of the quicksand. Nice flexible elbows. There, swing. Now lower the elbows. Ooh, roll the wrists. Oh, that felt, for a moment there, it kind of felt good to be in the quicksand. It kind of reminds me of that spa over in Mendocino where you get to soak in clay baths. Oh, mud bath. I have never done a mud bath. I've done buried in the sand though. That's always fun. Go to the beach, bury yourself in the sand, or have a friend who's strong enough and willing to take the time to bury you in the sand. Wiggle those fingers, flick, 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 wiggle, 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 flick, 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 wiggle, 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 flick, 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 shake it out. Oh, like baking your body in a clay oven, right? Oh, let's shake everything. Oh, and reach up for the sky, pull down the heavens. Let's bring some energy into those hips. There we go. Hold your hands on your hips. You can have either fingers forward or fingers back. That's okay. Either way, roll the hips in a nice big circle. Feet stay flat on the floor. You will notice your weight shifting from one foot to the other. Inner edges, outer edges of the feet. All that focus on the upper body. Now we're sending focus down to the lower body. Oh, there we go. Mm. Oh. Oh. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's see if we can go right into a little pelvic rock. Rock that pelvis. Oh, holy cow, there's something going on in there. Oh, rock that pelvis. And then we're going to stabilize the pelvis and set those feet close together. Glide the hands in front of the belly. Palms flat against the belly, thumbs touching right at the navel, fingertips, index fingers touching. Fingertips are right above the pubic bone. We're going to inhale down, bend the knees, and then exhale up. Press the heels into the floor. Inhale down, find your balance, exhale up. As you go down, you're lifting the heels off the floor. Oh, exhale back up. See how deep you can go without falling over. Oh, da 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 da, under the spreading chestnut tree. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, two more. That one was a cheater. That would glide down. We'll do a nice knee roll. There we go. There's the edges of the feet. Back the other way. And step those feet wide. Knees together, knees apart. Here we go. Oh, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. Oh. Let's see. Oh. I'm starting to discover a new bit of morning person in me. I've been playing with my night owl recently, but I think I'm going to start developing my morning person. And as I develop my morning person, I may be able to do this broadcast even earlier. That'd be interesting, but I'd probably have to do it from home. I'm not sure. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake everything out. There we go. Okay, we got our knees. Let's do our ankles. And we're going to lift up one foot and roll ankle and wrists for a little warm up of the wrists and ankles. Oh. Play around with it a little bit. Yep, then lower that foot down and just roll out the toes on this side. Ah. Oh boy, that's it. That's it. And lift and roll wrists and ankle. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Drop back down and into a nice. Oh. I'm going to do a little bit of a bear action here. Oh. You can have your paws up here, or you could have your hands down on your thighs. Oh. Really turn that hip. Bend that knee down toward the toes. Da, 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 da. Oh, I need to tuck my chin a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, feel it. Let yourself move through that movement with awareness. Oh, whew, yeah. Okay, we're going to do this exercise for the back now, where you lean forward a bit, bring your hands to the small of the back, and come up in a little back bend. Not a big one, just a little one. And then with a forward bend, glide your hands down the backs of the legs to the calves, then to the shins, and come back up the center to the belly. With a little forward bend, bring your hands to the small of the back, and then lift up into a nice back bend. Oh, goodness gracious. Then forward into a forward bend. Then glide your hands down the backs of your legs. Inner thigh back up. Ooh, right. Remember now, it's a little forward bend just to place your hands. And then it's a back bend. Oh, with support of the lower back. Oh. And then another forward bend, letting the hands glide down the back hamstrings, to the calves, then around to the shins and back up, thigh to the belly. Ooh, good one. Okay. We're going to do some knee lifts, turn out, turn in here, keeping our hands on the belly. Oh, there we go. Oh. Standing leg holds your weight. Touch down, lift up, touch down. Oh, da 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 da. Oh yeah, good. Then we're going to switch our weight over to the other side. Oh. Yeah, I'm intentionally lifting my knee quite high today because I want to see if I can move some energy down in the small of my back. Now, if your back is compromised or you need to do this a little smaller, please do. Remember, my practice here is my practice. Your practice is yours. So you can mimic mine, or you can just use mine to inspire you in your own movement practice. There we go. Okay, one more time on this side, back and forth. Lift up, press down, and shake it out. Ooh. Oh boy, not quite done here. I'm going to do a little bit of cross crawl, tapping in the opposite knee. I don't even know if we'll get to Meridian Qigong today. Probably will. It's nice to run through the meridian. That way we get a little activation of all of our systems. Want to give that knee a good slap. I'm going to go to the outer knee. Reach all the way over and tap the outer knee. Now tap the inner knee. Oh, I'm giving it a good wrap here. Outer knee. Whew, that was a quick change. Feel that twist. Slight kick across. There we go. Inner knee. Outer knee. And really reach across to get to that outer knee. Inner knee. We'll do one more set. Outer knee. Inner knee. Oh, and enough. Woo, woo. Shake it out. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that got things moving in that small of the back in a nice way. There we go. Woo, we're going to stand in Wuji again. Reconnect. Ah, legs feel different. Nice. Tailbone feels different. Shoulders. Hands. Elbows. Take a minute to return to our sensory awareness. All the things that you see, just let your eyes wander. Don't need to turn your head. Just whatever's right in your visual field right here in front of you. And looking right, looking top, looking bottom, looking left. Look all around. There we go. Whew. Then face straight forward, look straight forward. Maybe look a little bit down and inward. Turn your attention to all the things that you smell. Notice if your sense of smell has been enhanced. Or it might be about the same. Sense of taste. What are those flavors still lingering in your mouth? If you happen to just brush your teeth, it might be toothpaste. Hearing all the things that you hear. And then all the things that you feel.
Now it gets kind of fun when you start to layer the senses over the top of one another. So notice all that you hear and all that you taste at the same time, and all that you feel, all that you smell, all that you see, all at once. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a nice meridian flow here now. Releasing out of Wu-Ji into a nice lung gesture. Oh, I like that word nice, by the way. I don't know exactly why that slipped into my vernacular here. Oh yeah. Ooh, my thumbs. Once more up and back. We'll move right into a little large intestine flow. Up and over and down, letting go. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba da ba 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 da da ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Oh. Inhale up, exhale over. Letting go. Once more each side. How's that? Float back to Wu-Ji. I'm inspired to do a little bit of tapping here. Lung and large intestine. Remember that large intestine goes right to the side of the nose. Lung starts under the clavicle and then goes out the arm to the thumb. And that index finger is our large intestine flow coming all the way back up to the nose. And then we go right into the stomach flow, under the eyes, into the jaw, up to the temples. Right? And think about this in the face. We see the food, smell the food, taste the food, chew the food, think about the food, and then swallow the food. Clavicle down through the breasts, down through the belly, digestive organs, down to the pubic bone, sexual organs, down the leg. Oh yeah, these strong muscles. All the way down to the second toe, and then to the big toe, our spleen channel coming back up inside the shin, inner thigh, right up to the belly, into the breast, and then out to the side breast. And circle of life flows down the stomach flow to the second toe. We really open up that stomach flow with that nice big warrior one back bend. Reach down and up. Hold it up, breathe. And sweep to the other side. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. Under the spreading chestnut tree. There we sat so happily. Oh, hold it up, breathe. Bring some of that sunlight into that front body. Then come down to hold those golden ball, and we'll sweep wide and plie down and come up into a toe stance. See if we can accentuate and activate that spleen channel. Other side. Into a toe stance. Right up to the breast. That's right. Big toe to the breast. Once more each side. Oh yeah. See how I open the lung channel? Yeah, because there's a one big meridian that flows from the big toe out to the thumb. Spleen and lung. There we go. Oh, and float right back to Wu-Ji. Backs of the hands sweep together, rising up. Open the wings and do your best to pull those elbows back in space as we twirl. See if we can receive the love of the universe here. Oh, what the heck is that? You might ask, what is the love of the universe? Well, it's just the breath that holds you. Yeah. Holds you here in this life space. Hopefully it holds you tenderly. Sometimes it holds you a little roughly. Stretch those elbows back and float those hands up over the crown of the head. We'll sink into the knee bend. Turn the palms skyward and find our laughter. Do your best to create and generate a belly laugh here. Oh, and it's okay to fake it till you make it. Woo, then sweep those hands out to the sides and down. Woo wee. Ho, ho. Woo. Then the hands are going to come together. We're going to float right up. Bring those blinders up. Put the blinders on. Back bend. And take the blinders off as we chop down and look over one shoulder. Stand tall as you look over the shoulder. Stretch that pinky finger back. See it in your peripheral vision. That's right. Go back forward into a nice blinders pose, back bend, chop down. This is a little forward bend. And then you extend and stand up again as the arm sweeps back and you look over the shoulder and see the pinky finger. Oh, there it is. Ooh, I barely saw it on that side that time. Inhale up and back. Exhale, chop. Getting a little more confirmation that it's easier for me to turn left than it is for me to turn right. Oh, interesting. Oh, blinders on, blinders off. Oh, let's see if I can turn right this time. Oh, yeah, there's a little hitch in my get along there. Inhale up and back. We'll do once more each side just to check it out. Da 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 da. Under the spreading chestnut tree. One more time. Oh, okay, let's see if I can get that right side to open up a little bit more. There we go. There is a little hitch there, but that's okay. Palms pressed. Ooh, that was our heart, small intestine flows. Now we're going to shift over to the bladder kidney flow. We're going to start with bladder with a nice lunge, sweep, and look. And this bladder channel goes up over the top of the head, right? Starts at the eyes, goes over the top of the head, down the back body, all the way to the pinky toe. So as that back heel comes off the floor, stretch out through the pinky toe. Oh, I just had an image of Big Basin State Park over there on the other side of Nevada. We have to drive across the Highway 50. It's about, I don't know, 9 hours away by car. Big basin, big mountain over there on the eastern side of Nevada. Oh, drive. I don't know. I just had that mountain come to mind as I did this particular movement. Oh, I just about lost my balance there for a moment. That's good. Notice it. Where is that big bend? Where is that big mountain? Big basin. I don't remember the name exactly now. I think it's Big Basin. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I'm right here in my bladder gesture. I'm going to do one more time. Then I'm going to step back and step wide, and I'm going to step into my kidney gesture now. I'm going to go drop deep into the well and up into the fountain. Now, this is both kidney and heart. So, kidney heart is that one Shaoyin flow, comes from the bottoms of the feet up to the sternum and then out through the axilla to the pinky toe finger. Oh, bottoms of the feet, you could say from the pinky toe across the bottom of the foot through the instep, up the inseam, behind the inseam, into the groin, up to the sternum, out through the armpit to the elbows, wrists, and pinky finger. Oh, Shaoyin. Let's hold it up. Let's deepen that knee bend for a moment. Oh. Woo-wee. See if you can get your heels off the floor. You don't always do this in this gesture, but it definitely creates the fullness of the gesture if you can get your heels off the floor. Oh, and sweep those hands right to the knees, and we'll go right into a nice tail wagging. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We'll do once more each side. Gaze forward with double knee bend. Sweep those hands together in front of the heart center once more and lift those heels off the floor. Deepen your knee bend just as much as you can. These are all kidney gesture activators. Lower the heels, straighten the knees, heel toe pivot, bringing the feet back under the hips. Ooh. I want to do a little heart tapping now. So with the heart tapping, I'm going to gently release the hands and lift one arm up as I tap under the axilla. At least 9 times. And then go out to the inner elbow. At least 9 times. Then out to the wrist. Inner wrist crease. Other side, underarm. At least 9 times. Inner elbow. Inner wrist. We'll do that one more time on each side. This is the heart tapping. Oh, really good for your circulation, for your lymph, for your heartbeat. Come out to that inner elbow. Yeah, there's a nice waggle to this. Out to the inner wrist. Other side. Oh. Inner elbow. Woo. Inner wrist. And we're going to tap down the midline. Chest to belly. And then down the back of the leg. Up the front of the leg. Out, down the back of the leg. Up the front of the leg. One more time. Down the back. Up the front. To the belly. Ooh, come back to Wu Ji. Wiggle it all out. Bring the hands together in front of the heart center and let's open up the pericardium. Oh yeah, we're taking up a little bit of time with this one here. It's good. We're gonna get through our last 4 meridians pretty quickly here. Oh, we've tapped out the body. We're activating the energy. Pericardium. Upright, sweep those arms wide. Gaze heavenward. Wrap those arms around you in an embrace and go into a nice little bear hug twist. Oh, triple warmer. Triple warmer is going to flow right into our gallbladder gesture. So let's go ahead and step wide and you go ahead and scan the horizon. Survey the heavens. Bend that front knee. Sweep those arms. Oh. Sweep out over that front knee. Pull the arrow in the bow. Release the arrow. Come into a nice warrior stance. Reach for the sky. Reach for the back knee. Oh, then around, windmill around. Upper arm past the ear. Let's do a nice stretch from ring finger to ring toe. Oh, upright. Sweep those arms parallel to the earth once more. Straighten that knee, bend the other knee. Scan the horizon, survey the heavens. Ah, da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. Hold the arrow in the bow. Release the arrow. Oh. Reach for the sky. Reach for the back knee. Oh. Windmill those arms around. Upper arm past the ear. Connect. Ring finger to ring toe. Xiaoyang, triple warmer gallbladder. Pivot around. Oh. Straight knee. Toe heel pivot. Right into breath of the universe. Ooh, we're right near our time here. Liver channel, liver pericardium. Hold it up, breathe. Hold the balance. Woo. From the middle toe to the middle finger. Inner calf, inner thigh. Inner ribs. Woo. And lower heels sweep into infinity wave. Da, 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 da. Under the spreading chestnut tree. There we go. Woo. Ah. Infinity wave. We always like to close our practice with an infinity wave and a polishing of the stones. And riding the waves. You know, the lake is glassy in the morning and the waves pick up in the afternoon. Woo. Full moon, switch the feet, glide to the other side. Glass in the morning, waves in the afternoon. Making waves. Woo, feel the whole body. So different now than before when we started. Step feet alongside one another. With a radiant heart gesture, pull down the heavens 3 times. Vive la différence. Feel the difference in your body. All that you see, all that you smell, all that you taste, all that you hear, all that you feel. Once more, pull down the heavens, soil, water, wind, joining with sun, moon, and starlight. The great round of life, making the circle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo. And when you're ready, come up and step out of that extraordinary land of Qigong back into the ordinary world. And refreshed and ready for your day. Enjoy. Bye now. See you next time.